Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch once again, part of my class overview series. Now if you are new to Last Epoch, the point of this video is to help steer you in the right direction. And we are going to be talking about the beastly Primalist today. Now this is a very high-level overarching video. We're not going to get into the ton of the details, but I'm hoping by the end you're going to know which mastery is for you. And the Primalist has 3 masteries, starting off with the Beastmaster. Now, if you don't like going into battle alone, you like having a little army with you, or at least a trusted sidekick, you are going to like the Beastmaster. It's 5 skills: Summon Raptor, Summon Bear, Summon Sabertooth, Summon Frenzy Totem, and Summon Scorpion. Lots and lots of animals, beasts, running around with you. Moving on to the Shaman. This is the totem class inside of Last Epoch. You have Summon Storm Totem, Tornado, Earthquake, and Avalanche. And the Shaman is supposed to get a refresh for 1.0 February 21st. So looking forward to that. And then lastly, you have the Shapeshifter, the Druid. Now the Druid recently, and when I say recently, about a year ago, had a full refresh. All the visuals, all the skill trees, everything is nice and pretty. You can turn into a massive werebear. You could turn into a tree in a Spriggan form. You can turn into a Swarm Blade. It also has Entangling Roots and Summon Spriggan. All 3 of the masteries in the Primalist are very, very different. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the quick intro video for the Primalist, then we're going to log into the game, and I'm going to show off some of these skills. Enjoy.
I am the Primalist, man of the wilds, the link between the people of my tribe and the spirits of the land. I was returning to my home in Heoboria from a hunt, only to find flames and destruction. A raid by the forces of Raya. My home and my family had been turned to ash. The call came for the tribes to unite, but I am drawn elsewhere. Now I am traveling to the Temple of Hydra in search of answers from the Mother Goddess and the strength to take my vengeance.
All right, everyone, we are now logged into Last Epoch and in the training grounds where we've got some great training dummies, and we're going to start off with the Shaman first. Now, at time of recording, the Shaman has not had its refresh. That's supposed to come February 21st with the 1.0 launch. So we're going to talk about the Shaman in its current iteration, and it has 4 skills with it. And those 4 skills, first one is Tornado. Big nature skill. They can roam around, they can attach to you, and they can cause lightning strikes. You have Earthquake, which is a big AoE large damage attack. You can make it fire, you can make tremors, you can actually have a weapon where when you leap, it causes an earthquake to hit. Big damage skill. You have Avalanche, which is a channeled ability, or you can make it where it follows you around. I use Avalanche for my Endless Run Avalancher. Again, big AoE, lots of attacks. And then lastly, the Mastery skill, which is Summon Storm Totem. This is the strongest totem in the game, but unfortunately you can only have 1 of them. And the totems have recently got a refresh on how they look. So this is the new Storm Totem that is pulsing with that lightning energy. You have Earthquake. This is the unspec'd version. So you see that. You have Tornado. Wander around. And then you've got the channeled Avalanche. Those are the skills for the Shaman. Moving on to the Beastmaster. Now, like I said earlier, if you don't like entering battles alone, if you want to have friends with you that can give you huge buffs or you can buff them, the Beastmaster is going to be for you. Looking at the skills, you have the Summon Bear, and of course it has its own skill tree. You have Summon Scorpion, and you can even poop out little baby scorpions to fight with you. You've got Summon Frenzy Totem to make them all go crazy and super strong. You've got Summon Sabertooth, same thing, just like Bear. And you've got Summon Raptor, which is the Mastery skill. So lots of different summons available, and the base class, you also have access to wolves, and you have access to crows. So you can have a huge companion army if that's what you want to do. And what these companions look like, I will show you. Here is the raptor. Okay, see the raptor. Here is the scorpion. Here is the saber-tooth. Here is the bear, all plated up and armored. And then here is the frenzy totem, which gives them a little aura. And again, right now I'm not spec'd into these companions, but what's cool about companions over minions is you can actually activate them and they actually do different things. So now I got the Super Raptor, and they are all just going to attack because you can direct what they do in this game. You can have your bear roar, and it is a fun kind of minion build. That is the Beastmaster. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about our transforming Druid. And I just have to come out and say it, this one really is my favorite out of the Masteries and just recently got refreshed, but we're gonna have to see how that performs against the refreshed Shaman. Now the skills for the Druid are Summon Spriggan. This is where you turn into a tree, turn into an ent, and you can shoot, you can make vines, you can make totems. I mean, there's a lot of options when it comes to Spriggan form. You have a trusted sidekick with your Summon Spriggan, have a little tree next to you. Companion, and it actually gives you a big boost to your crit avoidance and crit chance. It can also make vines. You have Swarmblade form, where this is where you become a bug. Very, very different class. A lot of people like this. You could use Tornado, you could use Warcry, you can use Maelstrom, you could make armies of locusts that follow you around if you want to have minions. Lots of options inside of Swarmblade. You have Entangling Roots. This is basically kind of you shoot roots. It's pretty simple based. And then the last one is Werebear form. And they get a lot. EHG gets lots of accolades for their Werebear. Looks really cool, looks intimidating. It is a big old bear that swipes and crushes people. Okay, let's actually show these off, starting with our tree. And it is like a buff tree. Look at this. And you could shoot, make vines, make totems. Like, you can do a lot with your tree. All right, that is the Spriggan. Now let's show off the bug. Here is our Swarmblade. You can make locusts. I think I actually need to attack for them to come out. There's our locusts. You got your little swipe. Yeah, there are lots you can do with this one as well. Swarmblade. And last, but certainly not least, my favorite, the Werebear. Look at this transform. Oh, he looks so good. Right now he is in his lightning form. It's kind of neat. You could just run all over the place. You could jump. That is the Druid. All right, everyone, that's the video. What do you think of the Primalist? I'm hoping that this video helped steer you in the right direction. And if you are looking for other class breakdown videos, they will be linked at the end of this video. And if you're new to Last Epoch, welcome to the community. You definitely made the right choice. 2 asks at the end of the video. Ask number 1, I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. I'm hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it, but of course, only if you think I've earned it. And if I haven't earned it, I'm gonna work harder for you. Ask number 2, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 91 members that have signed up. I get asked all the time, what's the best way to support? And Patreon is it. Obviously supports me, and you get the most bonus content, including the ability to live stream audio and video with me over Twitch. You get access to the VIP lounge, you get all the pictures and special videos and all that good stuff. Patreon is the way. If you're new to LE and you have any questions, join the Discord. It's linked in the description as well. I'm always available if you need anything. That's all I've got. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.